Hi there, I'm Felicia with Compass Land USA, your go-to resource for great deals on rural and vacant land. I'm here to share with you today a 36-acre property with city water and power located in Vernon. You can see this property on my website, compasslandusa.com, with the title 36.27 acres with city water and power in Vernon, Apache County, Arizona. Now, if you have been with us for a while and you've watched a couple of our videos, you'll notice that this is a much more expensive property than we would typically have for sale for you. This is in a much more developed area of Vernon, and it's very large acreage, so it comes at a higher price point. The pricing for this property, so I'm going to go into details more on that, on the financing plans and stuff. But I do want to quickly say that this property, we can split it. So we can do 18 acres each for $145,000 instead of the full 36 for $249,000. That's something that we're happy to do if you're interested in that. As well, water and electricity can be brought in to service multiple sections of both the southern and the northern 18-acre plots. If you do choose to split them up, you're welcome to do that. Utilities can be brought into multiple sections on both. Okay, so let's jump into the website. So these are pictures of the actual property. I'm just going to make them a bit bigger. Okay, so here are pictures of the actual property. You can see it's in a really beautiful spot, like nice green. I think that's juniper. There is dirt road access there. Across on the left-hand side of the screen, okay, really beautiful landscape surrounding it. Covered hills. You've got the desert mountains off in the distance. Looks like somebody took a bit of a detour through here. As I said, it's in a more built-up area of Vernon. You can see there's lots of buildings, structures, houses, businesses around here, but it's not too crowded. So it's a great spot to start developing if that's something you want to do, one of your goals. You can do that. You can do the full parcel or just the 18, section it off. You can see houses over there, so there's potential for that. And if you keep scrolling through these pictures, so you can see power lines as well off on the right-hand side there. So this is the county GIS map. You can see that in this immediate area, there's nothing this large. So this property is a rarity. Even if you split it off into 18 acres on the north and then on the south side, you're still looking at a rare property for this area. Okay, so the elevation here is approximately 6,900 feet. You can see nice dirt road access on the top northern border there. 3D outline showing the boundaries. Now just a bit about the area. Apache County is great because you can do pretty much whatever you want. So all of these things would be a go on this property. You could put in a hobby farm, which would be massive on 36 acres. You could do RV and fifth wheel, dirt bike and ATV, cabin and tool shed. You could also do some off-grid living. If you were interested in building and you wanted to develop this area a bit, put a couple houses in, if you're a builder or contractor developer, that's a really cool project as well. You can camp. You can own it just as your own land, just your own private relaxation spot. Rattlesnake hunting, I've heard of that before in this area as well. So Concho is going to have all of your basic amenities, Concho and St. John's. There's a Family Dollar in Concho, a post office, and a Jiffy convenience and gas. And then St. John's will have a market, all of your food, grocery items. There's also an Ace Hardware, auto parts store, gas station. And these are the typical climate patterns for Apache County, Arizona. So on average, each year you can expect 275 sunny days, 13 inches of rain, and 20 inches of snow. And then in the chart below, we have the average highs and lows for you for the summer and winter months. Now, this area has a couple of really unique features, and one of them is Apache Sitgreaves National Forest. And that's 66.3 miles from Concho, 29.3 miles from Show Low, and you can see Vernon is kind of at the Y south of Concho there. So Apache Sitgreaves has over 2 million acres of mountain country and almost 680 miles of rivers and streams, and 2,000 surface acres of cold water lakes for you to explore. Some popular activities here include hiking and walking trails, camping and backcountry, fishing, and mountain biking. Fishing is actually really popular here. It's a great activity. Some of the fish you can hope to catch include the Arctic grayling, German brown, Apache trout, and cutthroat trout. These are some of the trailheads in the park. You can see there's a really diverse landscape here, from heavily forested in the Canyon Point Rim Trail to more typical desert terrain in the Willow Springs Loop Trail. That one, I think in particular, would be great for mountain biking. These are the towns that are closest to the property. So again, this property is located in a more populated, built up area of Vernon. And then you have Concho and St. John's are right nearby, and they'll have all of your basic amenities. Nearby is also Show Low with a population of 12,000. And that red spot here, that's the Y I was talking about earlier. A lot of locals will know that. Zooming farther out, we can see from Show Low to Flagstaff, you're looking at 137 miles. From Show Low to Phoenix, 175 miles. And that yellow line running down the screen there, that's the state border. So if you're coming from the New Mexico side, Albuquerque to Show Low is 243 miles. So Show Low is going to be your closest city. It's less than an hour, 45 minutes away. There are some nice parts of downtown here with lots of shops and services, as well as a farmer's market and art walk. You're going to find all of your big box retailers here. So there's Lowe's, Walmart Supercenter, Sportsman's Warehouse, and lots of fast food chains like McDonald's, Arby's, Sonic, Dairy Queen, and Burger King. Nearby parks include Apache Sitgreaves, which we talked about. Petrified Forest National Park is 59.4 miles from Show Low. And then we have Coconino National Forest, which is 152 miles from Show Low. So Petrified Forest has over 146,000 acres for you to go through and explore. It's known for its fossils, especially those from the late Triassic period, which was about 225 million years ago. Some popular activities here include camping, hiking, horseback riding, mountain biking. And these are some of the trailheads in the park. So you can see the landscape really does vary in coloring especially. So we have those beautiful red rocks up in the painted desert rim trail. And then you have some hieroglyphics, which is pretty cool, on Martha's Butte Trail. Coconino National Forest is farther away, but it's definitely worth checking out. The park contains over 1.8 million acres of really diverse landscape, ranging from more typical desert landscape all the way up to mountain peaks. And the highest peak there is Humphreys with an elevation of 12,633 feet. Some popular activities here include hiking, and you can see Mogollon Rim in the picture there, camping and backcountry, scenic drives and off-roading, as well as horseback riding. So there's no hunting allowed directly on this property, but you have easy nearby access to thousands of acres of public lands. So this area is in Region 1, Pine Top, and it's mostly in Unit 2C, but you also have easy nearby access to Unit 3B as well. And they're both outlined for you on the screen there in green. Some of the game you can find in these units include elk, mule deer, pronghorn antelope, and the occasional black bear. These are some of the trailheads nearby. So again, you can see the Y on the screen for reference. Vernon is just east of that. So going west of the Y, there are some trails that leave right from Show Low. They're great for mountain biking, hiking, walking the dog, lots to do. Pictures, you will see a property video. This is just some boots on the ground, just to give you a bit of the 3D real life context that pictures can't. And under that, we have the map with the exact property location. And if you keep scrolling, you'll come to the pricing. Now, our team here works really hard to make it simple and safe for you to buy land. We usually only have one of every property in our inventory. In this case, we do technically have two because we're willing to split it if that's something you're interested in, to split the property into two 18-acre lots. If that's something you're interested in, contact me, we can talk. So you can see the discounted cash price for the full 36 acres here is $249,000. And then we have 3 owner financing plans for you to choose from, ranging in down payments from $49,000 all the way down to $12,000, and as well as monthly payments from $9,700 down to $5,400. So we do try to make these payment plans friendly for a variety of budgets, to help as many people as possible realize their dream of land ownership. So if this property is speaking to you, you want to make it yours, you've got big dreams and plans for it, you can come over to our website and either check out using the Buy Now button, which is the discounted cash price plus the $249 documentation fee, or to start financing and get financed button. And that you're just going to submit the documentation fee for that one. So if you wanted to, let's do get financed. So if you wanted to get financed, this is what your checkout page would look like. So you would have the county, the parcel number, and then doc fee because we were financing it. So you have the $249 doc fee there. So you come over here, punch in your contact information, and then a debit or credit card of your choosing to securely check out. And then you just hit complete order. And that's it. My team will reach out to you within 24 hours to let you know what the next steps for your new property are. Now, because this is a little more higher value than what we would typically have, I did also want to take a few seconds here to point out that we have this property on the MLS. It's listed there. It's on realtor.com. It's on Zillow. I have Zillow up as an example here. So we are listing this with a realtor as well if that's something you require or makes you more comfortable. So again, on Zillow, we have it listed for the full 36 acres, the full price. You can always contact Kendall at Long Realty Luxury Properties, and she's our agent there. She's great. She'll be able to answer any questions that you might have as well. So jumping back over to the website, under the property pricing, you'll see the details. So the address, parcel number, legal description, acreage, utilities. There are power lines at the property, and there is city water. Septic can be installed. And again, water and electricity can be brought in to service multiple areas of the property if you wanted to split just the northern or just the southern 18 acres. So we also have the property taxes as well there for you, $400 a year. So it's perfect as an investment property if you want to split it into smaller pieces, live on one, sell the others. Property taxes, $400 for 40 acres. It's not really that much, so it's a really great investment opportunity for you as well. We have the corner coordinates, no HOA. That's another benefit to this property. If you have any questions about this property, you can either click to text us here if you're on a mobile device, or you can call my partner and co-owner Andrew, and that's this guy here, at 313-349-0434, and he'll be happy to answer any property questions that you might have. While you're on the website, you can choose to leave your email in one of these gray form boxes here, and that's going to get you on our VIP buyers list. Now, the VIPs are the first to know of all of our new properties, even the pre-listing ones. And more importantly, they get an exclusive land deal emailed to them every Tuesday. So if you want to save money on your next land purchase, you can hop over to the website and leave your email in this box here, and you'll start getting those deals on Tuesday. If you're new to us, you want to learn a little bit more about who we are, how we work, you can check out the testimonials section of our website, and you can see what other people have had to say in their own words about their experience of buying land with Compass Land USA. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, like it, leave a comment, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions about this property, leave a comment below and I'll reply with your answer and help you out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.